Assalamualaikum and have a nice day. I wish to my supervisor, Madam Aina, and my panel, Dr. Amiruddin. So today I'm going to present about my final year project. Before I go any further, I would like to inform the panel that my final year project title is Determinant Success Factors of Technopreneurship in Malaysia. So I would like to start my presentation with the research background. Technopreneurship is a brave creative wanderer who is constantly on the lookout of fresh way to commercialize a new commodities, technologies, and process also arrangement. Technology may be described as the use and knowledge of technologies, craft, organization techniques, and system in order to solve any issue. Malaysia must build a technology consuming society and contribute to the advancement of science and knowledge technology in the future. The synergy between technologies and entrepreneur must be identified as the key of agenda item for the growth of national entrepreneurship via the Technopreneurship. Prof. M. Nasir Samsudin says, the technopreneur model is a model of strengthening the capacity and the capability of existing entrepreneur to commercialize the high-tech and innovative product. So we can say that various types of entrepreneur operate enterprise in a variety of fields based on their passion. Based on research that done by Kim Ling, Malaysians aim to produce a young population that full with skill, entrepreneurship and leadership. Malaysian Investment Development Authority 2020 have mentioned that our country keeps searching for a new innovation and new ways to grow our market and provide better product to customers. This is some of article. That is why the development of technopreneur involved in sentimental financial costs that the government sectors cannot be handled on its own. And this is the reason why I, as a researcher, would like to study more about the technopreneurship in Malaysia. There are several questions that is developed from this research, which are, first of all, what is the characteristic of technopreneurs in Malaysia? Second, what is the prevalence of success factors? And the third one is, what is the relationship between the success factors of technopreneurship in Malaysia? From the research question, I would like to propose three objectives to answer this question, which is, first one, to identify the characteristic of technopreneurs, to identify the prevalence of success factors, and the last one, to determine the relationship between the success factors of technopreneurship. I would like to continue my presentation. Right now, I would like to inform about the literature review in this research. Malaysian economy is depend on the success of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is seen as a tool of improving social and economic growth and development. The Malaysian government has played a critical role in the development and nurturing of homegrown business entrepreneurs. It has increased its effort and developed regulation to support entrepreneurial activities. Technopreneurship is a straightforward kind of entrepreneurs that takes place in the technological intensive environment. So I would like to describe more about the entrepreneurship. Okay. Based on research that done by Dollinger and Lombard 2008, entrepreneurship is an activity that control and develop of existing resource to produce a new product that can earning some profit. Simon C. Parker 2018 Entrepreneurship is activities make efficient use of all available resource and then develop a product or service that is then provided to the public in order to satisfy the requirement of customer. We can say that Simon C. Parker said entrepreneurship is the activity that uh, develop a new product based on the resource that available. And then Peter Drucker 2014, entrepreneurship is management method that involve the creation and administration of goods that have been. That's mean that's mean uh, Drucker want to say entrepreneurship is the management method that create a new product and service to be offered to the customer. So I'm continue my presentation to entrepreneur. Simon C. Parker 2018 mentioned that entrepreneur is someone who own or operate a small company and then they're self-employed and able to offer a job possibilities to the general public. In other words, Parker said that entrepreneur is someone who can create a job to the public. Also in the same years, 2018, Howard Frederick, Ellen O'Connor, and Donald F. Kuratko said that entrepreneur is whose individual who is understand and are skilled at sizing change. This means that entrepreneur is someone who can take a change or opportunities to create a new product in a new market. Move to the Technopreneurship. Selvallari A. and Kererich Venusamy 2015 mentioned that Technopreneurship is one of entrepreneurship that takes place in a technologically intensive environment. That means Technopreneurship is entrepreneurship that involve with technologies. And Okori and N. Kwa DY and 2014 mentioned that technopreneurship is societal development, thus establishing the interrelationship between the science, engineers, and the business sectors. In other words, technopreneurship is society development that involve with science and business sectors. This is some of the literature review that explain the knowledge and experience. First, valuable resource that can be used by people and organizations to gain a variety of advantage by Kulkarni and Dahiya 2018. And Chum 2016 mentioned that knowledge and experience is an inherently normative condition. The presence of fundamental knowledge is a major source of disagreement. And then Mbek Abdul Ghani, 2016, connected to an individual necessities, attitudes, interests, and the ability to recognize and take advantage of opportunities. Wardatul Aina, 2017, mentioned that knowledge is experience and knowledge is experience and self-assessment. Skills have been significant connections allowing the party to develop and profit. And Shen 2000 mentioned that entrepreneurs is capacity to recognize the value of technologies. Education. Trimi and Berbegel 2020 mentioned that education is must learn, design and improvement strategies, development of innovative solution. Harlanu and Nugroho 2015 mentioned that entrepreneurship education profile at vocational schools developing technopreneurship education. Skill. Skerlavach 2010, the personnel are regarded to be an essential factors on the successful innovations. Abu 2014 helped to create more appealing entrepreneurial prospects. I'm sorry, entrepreneurial prospect. Now, I would like to continue my presentation with role of technopreneurship. Joshua and Halim 2004 mentioned that technopreneurship is both disequilibrator and equilibrator. Technopreneurship become the disequilibrator, forcing the destructions of an equilibrium state with their innovations and novel combinations. Technopreneurs create a new products and process in Malaysia. They have turned the market equilibrium into a disequilibrium condition. Meanwhile, if technopreneurship become the equilibrator, they uncover a new niches that have yet to be developed and create a new thing and then keep it on market. Okay, last subchapter in this literature review is intention toward technopreneurship. Abbas 2018 mentioned that superior technological development still need to be focused and technopreneurs help a nation to be flourish. And Kwadiwai 2014 mentioned that the intention toward technopreneurship is to turn young or entrepreneur into a future leaders who appreciate the needs of technopreneurship. Dana 2014 mentioned that Asian countries still lack of technology and need more study to develop the technopreneurship. History 2017 mentioned that the more you want, more you like to become the contractor. Technopreneurial is taught about a good predictor. So to become a good technopreneur, you need to be a good in predict something in the future. The last chapter in this final year project 1 is research methodology. The research design have been used is descriptive research design. The data collection method, I'm going to use the quantitative method. And the type of data I'm going to use is primary data, which question A, and the secondary data, which is the existing data that I collect based on reading the journal. For the research location, this research will be conducted in Malaysia, especially the southern region of Malaysia, including Johor, Negeri Sembilan, and Melaka. And for the research strategy that I use is literature review and question A. Also study the past journal that related in this research. That's all from me. Thank you for your time. And if you have any question, don't be shy to ask. That's all. Thank you.